Greetings, citizens of Nerdtropolis. Sean Todd here, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and on this episode of Real Insights, my guests are director Paul Crowder and former Blue Angel Greg Wooldridge. Hello, Greg and Paul. It's a pleasure to talk to the both of you today about this jaw-dropping documentary, The Blue Angels, who have been around for generations. And I must say, being in Houston, been so lucky enough to experience the Blue Angels many times.
That's great. Well, you're a very lucky chap, and I've been in the same position as you. I got to experience them for a whole season, which was, just mind-blowing, I have to say. And then of Greg, of course.
Sean, it was amazing to fly in Houston. I love being down on the coast there. Incredible flying, and we got great vapors down there because of the humidity. So when you're pulling through the sky and those vapors are rolling off, by the way, we capture that aspect of flying with the Phantom camera, 1,000 frames a second, and the slow-mos in the movie are just breathtaking. They're works of art. So good to be with you, Sean.
Thank you. I agree too, but that's like the first time anyone has spoken positively about the humidity in Houston.
Yeah, thanks for having it.
Flying makes great visuals.
Yeah.
That's very true. I want to start off by asking you, Paul, why is now the right time to make this documentary, and how did your journey lead to the world of the Blue Angels?
My journey came through Greg. Greg wanted to make a film for the 75th anniversary. He'd hooked up with Glenn Powell, and who hooked him up with CAA, and then J.J. Abrams, Glenn Zipper, and Sutter Road. And so I was working with JJ, and JJ said, "Hey, we're doing this Blue Angels film. Would you like to take the helm?" And I was like, "Of course, I'll take that. How could you possibly say no to that?" So that was my way in. But really, it was a labor of love just getting us to that point where Greg spent 4 years.
It was a thought 5 years ago. In June, it'll be 5 years. That we need to make another one. America needs this, right? We need something to lift people up. No matter what you do, what you think politically or whatever, this is going to lift your spirits. And it also shows American exceptionalism at its finest. The young men and women that provide the airplanes for us to fly 45 minutes a day, they are spectacular. And it's just beautiful to watch them go through their journeys while they're on the team, and how they work so doggone hard to make it all happen. And it's a work of art, and thanks to our great director here, it's really popping.
No, it looked amazing to watch. I'm going to watch it again and watch my family. And I need to know, lastly, Greg, what was it like returning to lead the team each time? You've done it 3 times. It
was because the Navy said, "Wooldridge, we're going to give you one more shot to get this right." So, no, it was, the reason I came back, 2 different reasons, 2 different times, you hate to see that happen. You hate to see that interruption. But because I hadn't done anything else but fly Blue Jets in the interim, I hadn't learned anything different. So jumping back in the airplane was like getting on a bicycle, and things worked out. And I was honored to get to have that role.
Well, thank you so much, Greg and Paul. Thank you so much for this documentary, and until next time.
All right.
Take care. Thanks for having us.
See you, Sean. Take care.
Once again, this is Sean Taj, the mayor of Nerdtropolis, and stay tuned for more movie news, reviews, interviews, and trailers.